Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Kuma's Kitchen. And what have we got in the kitchen tonight? Well, these are cheese, bacon, and potato pie roll-ups. Yeah, they're full of bacon, potato. We got some cheese in there, of course. Yeah, got cheese inside, got cheese on top. Rolled up in tortillas, baked in the oven. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a bacon and potato pie with cheese done inside a tortilla. It's great. Let's go in the kitchen and make this right now. All right, here are the ingredients. And first of all, before we get into the ingredients, I do have to apologize, Jeanette. Sorry, this is not a one-pot dish. There will be 3 different pots used in this, plus a baking dish. So yeah, not exactly a one-pot dish this time, but I think it's worth it. It is pretty good. All right, let's get to the ingredients. What we've got across the front here, I've got a half a teaspoon of pepper and a half a teaspoon of salt. Butter. There's a 1/4 cup of butter and a tablespoon of butter. They'd be used separately, so those are 2 separate things. Then over here, we've got 1 onion chopped. We've got 200 grams or 7 ounces of bacon, which I've basically cut up into little pieces like that. That is about a little under ½ inch or about 10 millimeters or so width. It's not that serious. You could even cut them down smaller if you wanted. Over here, potatoes. That's 1½ pounds or 680 grams of potatoes. And I've cut them into pieces that are roughly around about a ½ inch or so, 12, 15 millimeters, because I want them to all cook evenly. Over here with cheese, that is a full 10 ounces or 280 grams of cheddar cheese, grated. So a little more cheese than I use a lot of times. I had to actually get 2 blocks of cheese for this. And then over here, I've got 10 tortillas. Now, about the tortillas, I know I was just talking, I had a couple of guys from Mexico on my tour the other day, and they were saying, can you get corn tortillas? No, unfortunately not. These are flour tortillas, but they work great in this, so hey. All right, first thing I'm gonna do, we've got a frying pan over here. I'm gonna take that first 1 tablespoon of butter, goes into the frying pan, bring the frying pan up on medium heat. All right, about there. And if you're wondering what's going on over here, I'm bringing some water to a boil for the potatoes. So, we got the butter going in the frying pan. I'm gonna skate that around, get it melted. All right, I'm gonna toss the bacon and the onion in there. So, in goes the bacon. In goes the onion. I'm gonna cook this for about 8 to 10 minutes. Just want to get that bacon going. The onions are getting a little translucent and softened up. We'll see you back here in 8 to 10 minutes. Probably actually going to see you earlier than that, as soon as that water comes to a boil. All right, water's coming to a boil over here. So that means the potatoes can go in. Let's get those in there. All right, I'm going to cook those potatoes, or boil those potatoes for about 8 to 10 minutes. I just want to get them to the point where basically they're fork tender, so they're going to be easy to smoosh because we're going to make mashed potatoes. All right, so we still got the bacon. This just started too, so it'll all time out just nicely, isn't it? We'll be back here in roughly 10 minutes when all this is ready to go. We'll see you then. All right, so the potatoes have stopped cooking. They're just about right to be mashed. Look at that. The onions and bacon nicely browned. So first thing I'm gonna do here before I go to drain those onions or potatoes is get that butter melting. So put it in a small pot and we'll bring that up a lowish heat. Medium lower, so I don't want to burn the butter. I just want to melt the butter, so I get always careful with the flame on that. All right, while that's melting, Gonna take the potatoes and drain them. Be right back. All right, so the potatoes drained, put straight back into that hot pot. Let's keep a lid on there, keep them warm while we're melting that butter. So let's see how that butter is doing. Just give it a little skate around in there. Be melted in a minute. Butter's melted. I got a couple pieces of onion in there, but it doesn't matter because it's all gonna go together. So let's move this out of the way. We'll put the cheese and the tortillas over here for right now. And we don't need that anymore. What we want to do is we want to bring those potatoes over here. Take that lid off. Ooh. And pour in that butter. This is my secret to good mashed potatoes. Always melt a bunch of butter and put it in there. Then, get in there. Sprinkle that pepper over there. The same with the salt. That's just need a little help like that. Sprinkle that around. Give that a little quick mix around. And then I've got my potato masher. Now I don't want to totally mash it. Like I don't need to make a smooth mashed potato here. I want a little bit of texture. So I'm just gonna mash them about until all the pieces are crushed. And that's good enough. It doesn't need to be 100% creamy. I just don't want any of the pieces of potato there. So we finish mashing that. All right. And with that, you know, you've got because I never peel my potatoes. I scrub them clean and that's it. So you got a little bit more texture in there from all the skins and stuff. If you don't like that, it's okay. You can peel your potatoes. Me, I prefer it this way. Texture, all that goodness, everything's there. All right, so we got that in there. Now, in goes the onion and bacon mixture. All right, so get that off to one side now. Just give that a quick mix. And mix that throughout. Oh, you know this is going to be good. And then some of that cheese. Now, I'm going to save a lot of that cheese to go on top. So I'd say about a third of the cheese. Like that. A bit more. That's about right. That's not an exact science. Mix that cheese in. Heat's ready to start melting that cheese. Okay. Now, let's get you out of the way because we're going to put this over here, get this out of the way because now it's time to start assembling the wraps. So I need to grab the big, huge, the big baking dish. There she is, the 9 by 13 baking dish. To butter a baking dish like this, or any time we're doing this cooking, all you need is a piece of butter. It comes wrapped in foil like this. So I just hold it in the foil, and then I just go around and I just rub everywhere until I see that there's a fine coating of butter. It's really easy to do. Just go around like that. So we got the bottom, then go around and do the sides. If you get extra butter in there like that, that's okay. That's just extra flavor. So go around, buttering everything until, look, now we've got butter on everything. We're good to go. All right, now we grab our spoon. We don't really need that anymore, do we? Yeah, put that off to one side. Grab our spoon and basically divvy this mixture up amongst the tortillas. So just try to get so you got about an even amount in each one. Take each one, wrap it, put it down the side like that. Leave a little space here because we're going to get a bunch across here and a couple here. It's kind of like what we did when we made the chicken enchiladas, creamy chicken enchiladas. All right, away we go. All right, here we go, the last one in. So we've got 8 across there, 2 across the end there. Let's move that out of this way. And what we do now is just take that cheese and spread it across the top. It's gonna melt in there nicely. All right, just gonna get it even across there. All right, that's going to the oven over there at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. There's steam coming. Oh, don't leave the flame on when your pot is empty. Whew. Burn a little bit of butter there. That's okay, it'll clean out easy enough. All right, that's going to go in the oven, as I say again, 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes. I just want to get this bubbling. I want to get that cheese melting. That's all we need, and it's ready to eat for dinner. All right, see when it comes out of the oven. All right, it's been 15 minutes in my oven, which is just right. Look at that, melted. I mean, I could go longer and brown this. I just want soft cheese, so this is absolutely perfect for me. I'm going to do 15 minutes. You want it brown a little bit? Go for the 20. All right, depends on your oven too. All right, that is ready to go. Let's have a little look at one. Just kind of dig into one there. Mess one up. Oh yeah, inside, look, you can see the potato and the bacon, and onion and all. Oh, that's gonna be good. I'm not gonna put that in my mouth quite yet because that's molten lava. That's hot. All right, that is ready for dinner tonight. Now, if you like this recipe, well, stick around and check out the other original Kevin O'Reilly recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen. Also, make sure that you give it a like, give it a subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You know, click that notification bell so you see more, because there's more coming all the time. And also make sure that you make these and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.